What's going on, y'all? And welcome back to From the Script Fridays. I first would like to give God the glory in the midst of this moment right now for allowing me to be here. I'm extremely excited about today's episode, which is titled Release the Rubbish. And for those who don't know what rubbish is, it's pretty much another term for trash. So touching back on to last week, we did a self-examination to where we were recognizing all of the rotten roots and really all of the trash that is weighing us down. And so today, we are releasing that rubbish, y'all, and I'm extremely excited. So please stay tuned throughout the whole entire video because I have something special in store for y'all today. So honestly, just diving on in, I know you're wondering, why am I outside again? But it'll all make sense in the end. So where all of this stemmed from, when it came from releasing the rubbish, back in February, I went to Starbucks and I ordered a medicine ball tea because I was just feeling very, very, very sick. And so honestly, when after I ordered my medicine ball tea, I pulled up to the window to pay for my stuff, and I asked the lady nicely, y'all, I said, can you please throw my water bottle away and my old teacup that I had from the day before? And she was like, we don't accept outside trash, like all sassy and stuff. And so I just politely put on a smile and I was like, okay, no worries, thank you. I paid for my tea and I kept it pushing. So as I'm driving off, I just started to thank God, like, thank you for allowing me to be a new person. And thank you for, just taking me from that person that I used to be, because the old Raquel would have been like, hold on, homegirl, first of all, who you talking to and why you acting all sassy? And I'm trying to figure out what the problem is, because the other day when I pulled up, y'all threw my trash away. So I'm just trying to figure out what's going on. But thank God I'm not that person anymore, and I'm trying to really level up and be a better person. So after I acknowledged that I was a new person, God just started to make sense of everything and why the lady did not want to receive my trash. And so, mind you, I went to Starbucks for a medicine ball tea because I was feeling sick. And what do we always look for a tea to do? We look for a tea to cleanse our insides and really just start, to heal our sickness and stuff. And so just like when we are sick, we have, mucus and phlegm that are inside of us. And so when we cough that up, we have no choice but to spit that out, because it just doesn't make sense if we continue to swallow that sickness back in and we expect to be healed if we're swallowing that same sickness back in. So everything just honestly started to make sense. And so it was in a sense of like, how can we expect God to cleanse us if we are still bringing in that same trash and holding on to it? And so after I, made sense of all of that, he led me to a few Bible verses, Proverbs 28 and 13, and the next verse was James 4 and 8. So the ultimate question is, what are the rotten roots that you have inside of you? What is the rubbish that you cannot seem to release from your life? And in order for us to be the best version of ourselves, we have to clean out and make room for God to pour into us. And honestly, y'all, God has been really dealing with me throughout this whole entire year, throughout this restoration process. And last week I had a very, very dark and depressing moment where I was just really doing that self-examination and really recognizing those roots that are entangling me and suffocating me. And that moment was so necessary because it allowed me to come up with the idea that I'm going to be sharing with y'all today. And I'm extremely excited. So today we are going to truly release that rubbish and we're going to let it go. And so I have balloons, and on every balloon I am going to write down every rotten thing that has been weighing me down, that has honestly have not been causing me to be the best version of myself. So after I write every toxic thing down on each balloon, I'm going to release it. And I encourage y'all to do the same exact thing. Y'all may not have as many balloons as me because of the different rotten roots or whatever, and everyone's different, but to each his own. But you honestly get the point in what I am trying to do. So, bear with me. Let me get my balloons. And bear with me. I have my balloons on this chair because your girl is clumsy. And knowing me, like, these balloons would have blown away like they did 20 minutes ago. Okay, so I'm going to write on each balloon. I have a permanent marker, it's pretty much easy, and I encourage y'all to do the exact thing. And after I write on these balloons and right before I release them, I'll share with y'all a scripture that really just smacked me in the head, and excuse me, these balloons getting in the way. But anyway, yeah, get over here, you rotten roots. release this. And it's so funny, y'all, because as I'm looking at these strings and everything, let me move this out the way. As I'm looking at these strings, my original plan was to release one, but when these were delivered to me, it was a lot of them, and it just made sense, and I'm happy that God was working through that person, because as we think about roots, it's always a lot of roots, and you know, when you look at just how long they are, they're pretty long, so this really truly reminds me of roots. And so I just encourage everyone to, you know, have a releasing moment like I'm having right now. And I really want to leave off with this positive scripture, because I really want to end the video off with me releasing these balloons. Ephesians 4, chapter 22 and 23, from the Amplified version, that says that regarding your previous way of life, you put off your old self, completely discard your former nature, which is being corrupted through deceitful desires, and be continually renewed in the spirit of your mind, having a fresh, untarnished, and mental and spiritual attitude. And I love the fact that it says untarnished, because as we talked about last week, what do we want our core to look like? Do we want our core to be tarnished, or do we want our core to be pure and very clear and white as snow, honestly, and let God do what he needs to do? So I really hope that this word was something that encourages you, and these roots are getting out of hand. And you know, if you wanted to do this and you want to tag me when you're doing it, I will post it on my page. And I just really hope that you got a word from this. So I'm super excited, and I hope that you be bold, don't fold, and come through the fire as gold. All right, y'all, I got my rotten roots right here. They ready to be released. I'm going to release them on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. We in this thing like chicken wings. Pressing moment. Daddy, where are the balloons? Daddy, where are the balloons? Where are the balloons? The balloons are in the tree. Oh my gosh. So today, oh my God. Booba Tank number 57. We got people holding it down. I got my family coming through. What it do? What it do? Best friend. How are you? Come around this way so I can give you a hug. Hey, best friend. Y'all, this is my best friend right here. I love her so much. Y'all, this is us on the regular though, for real. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, Carvisa for Shazay.
Hello, my name's Iris.
And you are who?
Your best friend.
Mirror. It was so funny, y'all, because I was like, what car is creeping up? And I realized it was my sister. Go ahead, come up on this thing. Come up on this thing.
I ain't camera ready.
She said she ain't camera ready. You beautiful. You always camera ready. Okay.
I understand that, but I ain't camera ready.
Mama, come let them know who you are.
I am your mother from the background. I do production behind the scenes, money, work all day. So that's all they need to know. Holla at your girl.
Holla at your girl.